Alright, so hello and welcome back to another Original Voice podcast. We're here with Revert.
Hi.
Hello. So Revert, as you've written your bio, that makeshift bio, a Doncaster, Sheffield-based 4-piece indie rock band, blending raw northern energy with sharp, relatable storytelling. About right? Yeah? So, if we start left to right, could you introduce yourself, your name, age, and what you do for the band?
Yeah, so my name's Jacob, I'm 19, and I'm the lead singer of the band.
I'm Callum, do I really have to say my age?
You don't have to.
29, and I'm the drummer.
I like that you're passing the thing.
It's our new baby, this.
We'll share this one. My name's Morgan, I'm 23, and I play the guitar.
I'm Cohen, 19, I play the bass.
Cool. How did you meet?
Well, it's a funny story, this.
Yeah.
So, basically, you'll have known there's loads of Facebook musician groups.
Yeah.
And me and Jacob both at the same time said, I want to start a band. And ignorant here, he ghosted me for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, I disappeared, had a bit of...
Ghosted me as well, didn't
Yeah,
you?
Had a bit of a meltdown, didn't
Yeah, a bit of wild streak, and then I texted him again once I kind of got back on my feet, and...
After I'd already put another post to
Yeah.
say, well, I'm going to start a new band.
Right.
And then it turns out he'd got everybody he needed. Yeah, I were heartbroken.
Oh,
So
so you
Was
just...
the whole band before?
Kinda, yeah.
Kind of. We auditioned. We makeshift auditioned in a pub. Another singer.
Yeah.
That leave.
Who'd been on Britain's Got Talent as
Yeah.
well.
You were?
No, not
This
not
other
me.
singer.
Very nice
Yeah.
bloke. Like,
Yeah.
really nice bloke.
So he's nice, been on Britain's Got Talent.
But then he just
More
wanted,
into swing.
he wanted to sing swing.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so obviously it weren't a good fit.
So you
ended
went
up-
second option.
Yeah.
Basically,
I
yeah.
got chucked
I,
in
th- I
that.
think the message was along the
Well, you were
lines
going to
of
play guitar, weren't you?
Yeah, I was gonna play bass. I got chucked all over. I was gonna play
Yeah.
rhythm guitar, then bass.
You're like like the James Milner of
Yeah,
the band.
just
Do it
got-
all.
and then we came across Morgan.
Yeah.
Morgan joined the band and we were getting ready for a first rehearsal. I'm like, we really need a bassist. We haven't got a bassist yet. And because I'm a barber, Cohen's one of my clients. And we just sat talking, like, yeah, we've got this band together, but we need a bassist. I went, yeah, I play bass.
That's it.
So come to rehearsal tomorrow.
Mid-air.
He went,
Do you play any instruments? Yeah, bass.
Yeah, and still
Do you wanna
charged
join
him
a
for his
band?
haircut. Still charged him for that
Oh,
haircut.
no
as well.
way.
Yeah.
Was it a good
It's
haircut?
business, isn't it?
Well, I
Oh,
had a
you've
mullet.
seen it.
I had a mullet before.
Ah, nice
and
gun.
They were getting rid of that. Yeah,
Bloody hell.
it was awful. So
Best
it
day of
were
my life.
Yeah, and then
Big upgrade.
I think from the first rehearsal,
We had our first song, didn't we?
yeah, we had another guitarist with us, but he wasn't really a good fit. Like we all flowed together,
Yeah.
and it was kind of like a bit of a sore thumb situation. And we'd come to a decision to just carry on as a
We're gonna be a
4-piece.
fine.
No throwing dirt about that. They really,
Yeah.
he's a
No,
nice
really
lad.
is.
Yeah.
Good musician as well, yeah.
Really good musician.
Do you still cut his hair?
I don't cut his hair. I only cut
Yeah.
Cohen's.
Yeah, we don't trust him, me and Morgan.
I want to show them
They live too far away.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
So you guys are you all from Doncaster?
I'm
No.
from Mansfield.
Yeah.
I came to Sheffield for uni.
Okay.
And I've been here for 4 or 5 years. So, yeah. And then...
Rest from Donny.
Yeah.
I'm from Doncaster. No, he's from Sheffield.
I'm from Sheffield.
Okay.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
So a bit mix of both then.
Yeah.
Where do you prefer the music scene?
Goes without saying Sheffield.
Is there one in
Yeah.
There
Doncaster?
isn't really one.
That's the
in
thing.
Doncaster.
Make it.
Well,
Yeah.
funny you should say you should say that though. Like our last gig that we just did, we did a headline chord exchange.
Yeah.
Massive building. First event that we've had there, we headlined it, sold out twice.
Their first event.
So it's
Yeah.
we're there. Yeah, sorry, their first event. Like there will be a music scene eventually, but I don't think anything really compares to the Sheffield music scene.
It's
It's
ancient.
Yeah,
you've got
yeah.
the venue, innit?
You've
Not
got
just
quite good artists, haven't you?
It's not just
from
rock either,
Sheffield.
it's everything.
Yeah,
D&B, everything. Anything
Yeah.
you think of.
I've heard good things about Sheffield back in 80s and 90s and stuff as well.
I think it originated, D&B originated in like Sheffield.
Yeah, that's when my dad kind of grew up.
So did football as well. so.
He loved his music in the 80s, I think is where I get it from really. So I'm
Yeah.
an old soul when it comes to listening to music.
Speaking of, do you have any big influences as a band or individually?
I think it is more individually we as all. I think as a
Yeah.
collective, as a band, we all have our own inspirations. Like for myself, for example, the Reytons, old school like Monkers before they sold themselves out, and like the Caves, they like Nathan Pierce, my favourite drummer of all time.
Yeah.
I mean, you compare it to like say like Travis Barker, stuff like that.
So you're not a fan of Arctic Monkeys.
Anywhere after Favourite Worst Nightmare? No.
That's
Well,
sacrilege,
so
though. Being in Sheffield.
Sometimes truths have got to be spoken, haven't they?
Yeah, well,
The rest of you fans.
Yeah, I love Arctic
I
Monkeys.
love them, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
100%. Yeah.
I feel like, yeah, it kind of helps us that we've all got different views on what type of music we like, because we come back with an original sound.
It makes it seem more original, yeah, it does.
Yeah, but I like Wonder Horse, Fontaines,
Yeah.
Arctic Monkeys.
I'm a big
bit
like
of Queen.
90s
Love a bit of Queen.
grunge rock kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't
Funk as
listen.
well.
I don't listen to a lot of indie though.
What do you listen to?
I mostly listen to Radiohead, stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So it's a bit more.
Yeah, I don't listen to that much indie
alternative.
music, really. It's a lot of American stuff for me, I think, but I love like obviously English bands, but I think my like top 5 favourite bands are all American, I'd say, and all from like 90s as well.
I think that's a good thing about indie, though, isn't it? Like, it's so vast, like, from
Yeah.
one end to
It's
the
not,
other.
Yeah.
it's not really a title anymore, is it? Because like Arctic Monkey, because indie means like small, doesn't it? Like, you know,
It's independent, isn't it?
independent. Whereas
Yeah.
it's not really that anymore at all. So,
Well, indie's become pop,
yeah,
Yeah.
essentially. So
Yeah, because it's both ends of scale a bit, isn't it?
yeah.
it's huge now. But
I think especially the northern scene of indie is so massive now that it's such an inspiration to most new upcoming bands.
Yeah.
Especially like around here. I mean, I know I go on about them all the time, but like Reytons have just revolutionised indie these past 2 years.
Yeah.
For bands to come through liking the music. It might not be your sound, but it influences you in what you do.
Yeah. Well, you said Arctic Monkeys and Reytons were influential to you in the sound that you guys are making now, right?
yeah, I think
If you had to narrow it down
Yeah.
to two
Yeah.
bands,
yeah, but
it would
a lot
be
of the time it's because you've got the Yorkshire accent.
Yeah,
haven't you?
kind of.
It's like you and Alex Turner. So it is.
Yeah, kind of get.
Yeah,
points.
but there's
It's the other beat.
you will hear other things like I was saying the other day, like a lot of my like guitar parts are just ripped from like Nirvana and stuff.
Yeah.
Like power chords, it's like from clean to heavy and whatever. And then we got like some funky songs as well.
Yeah,
so,
like we've got a song called Super Duper Shelley.
yeah.
That's
Super
kind-
Duper Shelley.
Yeah, it's a bit jazzier, isn't it?
It's about a
funky
woman
at
or
the
a
end.
turtle.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
A what?
It could be about a woman or a turtle.
Okay.
It's one of
Shelley.
them.
Was it? What was the influence to
So,
write that? Is there a
basically,
turtle that you?
how we normally write songs is we'll all turn up at rehearsal. Morgan will plug in his guitar. Cal will be just messing about on drums anyway. And then within the first 10 minutes, we'll either have half a song, if not a full song. And I don't want to sound too up my own arse, but I can kind of figure out words.
He's very
and
good
stuff.
lyrically.
It
Yeah.
can
Okay.
be up lyrics, is what he's
So
saying.
what's you guys go in the studio? What's the creative process of you making a song?
Literally,
It
we're
varies,
a
doesn't
bit
it,
like
though?
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay.
In the sense that it's
Just jam it out,
one of the most iconic bands for improvising. Like Chad Smith never does the same thing every show. They just go in and improvise something. It just bounces off, and that's just what we do. We walk in. We've tried in the past, like saying, "Oh, we've got ideas for a song.
bringing a
Let's
song
try and work this out."
beforehand.
It just don't work.
Every time we've done that,
Yeah.
it's not
Normally,
worked.
it's the case of we'll start playing. Cohen will put a bass line over the top, and then Jacob will already have some lyrics stored away in his head, and be like, "Yeah, this
we'll
fits."
pick
And
'em
we'll
out.
sing. First 3.5 minutes, the song's a bit. Right, let's do that again.
Yeah.
Who normally starts it?
Just
To
me
be
and you
fair,
jamming, isn't it?
normally, Morgan will play something, and I'm shell shocked, and I'll just go, "What was that?"
Yeah.
And
The
he'll
moment he
go-
gives that look.
literally every time, and he'll go, "Oh, I don't know,"
Yeah.
and then I'm like, "Just play that again," and then you can see like Cal's head just
Just cogs turning in
and
everyone.
he's like right, and it can like you can see him
That's
tapping.
why I hate it.
Yeah,
Like,
I think
Everything's going.
every time we've written has been in like it's not been like something we've forced. It's always fallen out of the sky.
yeah.
Yeah.
The only one we haven't is Cocaine and Caviar, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's probably my favourite song.
Yeah, it's definitely mine. It's
Yeah.
it's the only one I can say I've written a verse to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can't write songs.
What's funny about this is every time you're speaking, you're asking the next question for me. So I've got
Oh,
these.
sorry.
I've got these
Have
list
you
of
read it?
questions,
No.
and the next question on my list was, "What's your favourite song and why?"
Oh, right,
that
okay.
you've
I'll
written
give you
as
a
a whole.
different answer. I'll give you a different
So it's not
answer.
not cocaine and caviar.
No.
I want to know what that's about, though.
Okay, shall we go on to that after I've said, or do you want to say
It might
now?
be somebody else's favourite song.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I really like a song called Trouble Tracy.
Trouble Tracy.
Yeah,
They've all got
is
song
that it
names
Yeah,
in.
it's,
They've all got.
it's actually called Trouble Tracy Is At It Again.
Okay.
And it's basically about your stereotypical woman in a pub,
All right.
but she gets up to mischief.
I'd say that's more of a Shelley than a Tracy, though.
No.
You should see some traces from Donny.
Yeah. I mean, the first line says she's got red hair, so she's a bit wild.
Yeah.
And I like it because
It's probably got a heavier song
yeah.
as well.
It's one that people can jump about to, yeah.
And relate to,
Yeah,
which is your whole vibe.
yeah.
Nice.
Cocaine and Caviar is definitely my favourite.
Yeah? Is that because you wrote it?
I only wrote the first verse. I'll hold my hands with that. Only song I've ever wrote a verse to. I wrote another song before and we've not quite got round to it.
And he does a drum intro for it as
The
well.
drum intro. Love it.
What was the verse?
The first one.
How's it go?
I can't remember it.
Of course I know it.
It
Are we
says-
putting him on the test now?
Yeah, I can say it if you want.
I know the lyrics.
Go on then.
Go on. When I hit those streets and all the boys meet, we know that we're in for a night. The beer's going down, it's packed out in town and one lad's up for a fight. The music is blaring, big man is shaking, next time he's pinting, he's ready and waiting, but I'm fucking off for cocaine and caviar. See you later.
Nice.
See you later.
It sounded like a Jack and Jill sort of vibe then when you were speaking it.
yeah.
He's always taught the lyrics.
Sounds a bit better.
Yeah, true rhyme.
Yeah. But I think it's just relatable. It's just relatable. It's about a random bloke in town. You've got one man fucking off and one man having a fight.
Yeah, my mum
Yeah.
helped me with chorus as well.
Your mum helped you?
Yeah.
We were on FaceTime.
What's your mum's name?
My mum's called Claire.
Claire.
Yeah.
Have you wrote a song about her?
No.
I'm just thinking, whole album, Claire, Tracy,
No.
Shadow.
I think we've only got 2 songs with women's names in, haven't
I think so.
Have you?
we? Yeah.
It's funny though, because your mum, we were on FaceTime, weren't we?
Yeah.
We're thinking, what chorus can we listen to? She went, what about Take Off Your Bra? Because I've got the confidence of a porn star.
Yeah, and I
I'm
was
like,
cheers, mum.
Big
Yeah,
bits.
that's brilliant. That,
Yeah.
yeah.
mix it up
Fantastic.
a bit. We didn't use porn star in the end.
Nah, what'd you
Yeah,
use?
let's move on. Morgan, what's your favourite?
I love all our songs, but the one I think's the best is probably Dangerous Interactions. And that's one we played over like.
Third song, yeah.
It's just I think it's one of them. Again, just started playing it. I think the inspiration. I can't remember what it was.
You look like you enjoyed playing that one as well.
Yeah, it's so easy to play,
Yeah.
but it is so simple, and yet it's one of them. It's just a head bobber.
Yeah.
And then the chorus is cool. The way you sing, the drum parts as well, like the you do it.
Offbeat.
Yeah, it's probably
Yeah.
sick. So that's
I like the way you were smiling at the camera during that third take.
You know, I'm always smiling. I'm either looking serious or smiling.
Yeah, because
No in between.
I remember panning down to you during the build to that, you know, what you were just doing, and then you just like,
Yeah.
and then just went for it. It was quite
I
good.
didn't have my sunglasses, so I had
Yeah,
to
that's
smile.
where we got our slogan from as well. So we have a slogan, TTFBU.
It's on the merch.
Yeah, it's on our merch.
Okay.
It's on the back of the shirts, and now it's on the front. I think it's been moved.
We've had one, yeah, I've done a couple of t-shirts.
I'm not even going to guess what
Yeah,
it is.
turn that fucking bass up.
Ah,
That's what it
nice.
is.
Turn that fucking
Yeah.
bass up.
Starts with the bass, that bass line.
Yeah.
So
Ah, so it's come from that specific song?
No, we
No.
actually. we'll let Cohen tell you that story if you want.
He used to take piss out of me because every rehearsal or any gathering we had, music-wise, whatever, I'd always whack bass amp up to full
Right.
because I just couldn't hear it ever. And
Because it was drums, or?
no, just I think I'm a bit deaf. First rehearsal we had it at this like really tatty studio
oh shit.
in Sheffield, and
Yeah.
poor Morgan stood next to a bass amp, and I've whacked it all the way up. And I was stood away from it for some reason, and I'm playing. I'm like, I can't hear this, and then I look over, and Morgan's like, they're holding his ears like.
Did it take the lights?
The lights were flickering and everything.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
lights went, electric went.
Yeah, because we daisy chained extensions so everyone could plug in,
It was rough.
and there were too much voltage, and next minute it
Yeah.
went pitch black.
Health and safety
Yeah.
reasons, we didn't do that. So.
Yeah, that didn't actually happen.
So I were always just telling people to turn amp up for me, turn bass up,
Mm.
and then that were it.
Yeah.
Just we're a running joke, and then we've just stuck with it.
Been to
Yeah.
gigs and I'm going to slow it down. Now turn that fucking bass up.
Yeah. There you go.
TTFBU, it just came out, didn't it?
Mm.
Do you have a favourite song?
My favourite song that we've done so far that's finished completely would probably be The Man Downstairs. That's the second one. Was it the second or the
Yeah.
third?
Yeah.
second one we did.
The one I
We-
played
we-
guitar.
yeah, I got a bunch of questions about that song. Because we've been sat listening to that. Sorry, finish your answer first, and I'll pick your brains about that.
That's my favourite. I think that's our best one lyrically so far.
I agree.
Yeah, just it's a bit of a different
The meaningful
one.
side behind it.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, you wrote it, didn't you? Who's Tia?
So Tia, it's funnily
Thanks in
enough,
advance.
yeah, it stands for thanks in advance. But it's,
In the song it means that as well.
I don't know if you meant it.
no, I didn't originally. It was the name of my dog.
Okay.
Funnily enough, and it was also the name of my first ever girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it means a lot.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the man downstairs?
The devil.
The devil.
Yeah.
Why is he dancing?
It's playing with everyone's emotions. I think.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to. Yeah.
So
Dangerous.
it's a theoretical story.
Yeah, kind of.
Do you want to delve into what it's about?
Yeah. So, I get quite in my feelings quite a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
and,
don't actually know.
No.
And yeah, I got made redundant when I were like first thinking about writing it, and yeah, I was sat in my room and I was thinking, oh, do I get another job or do I stick out something, try and make something else, or what do I do? And I was kind of just trying to use inspiration, and you know, like on Snapchat memories, they come up with a picture, and it was my dog with my ex-girlfriend.
Mm.
And I was like, oh, Tia. Yeah, Tia.
Tia and Tia.
Yeah, and it kind of just sprung from there. It was really quick. But yeah, and then kind of, it goes on a storyline of like, first being interacted with the devil as such. And then at the end trying to like say that you're going to just shoot off and leave everything and you've got nothing left and try and make something else of yourself somewhere else.
He's not trying to get like lured in by the devil. That's kind
Yeah.
of the vibe. Trying to stay away from him. Being what's it stand for? Tia.
Thanks in advance.
Yeah, thanks in advance to warn me about the devil downstairs. Because
We only thought about that though when we were outside.
So it's almost like saying thanks for kind of protecting me while you did, as such.
Yeah.
Is what I would kind of go.
So
with.
when it's quite an emotional, personal song
Mhm.
like that, how does that work as a band? Do you just sort of come with the lyrics and people don't question it, or?
Yeah, I mean, majority of the time, if you ask these guys the lyrics to our songs, they won't tell you. 'Cause
Yeah.
they don't know.
Certain ones we do. Like
Yeah.
it's weird to say that Jacob can write these lyrics coming from whatever aspect of his life, and this is what I say about our music in general. Like we can connect to it, which then transverses into the audience as well. That they will listen to the lyrics and they'll be able to connect with some form of aspect of what's going off in the song. I mean, maybe not having cocaine and caviar for tea,
Yeah.
but like the sad times in life, everyone can connect in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time, the lyrics he writes, as much as we don't necessarily know what they are there and then because it's too loud or whatever,
We know when to come in.
we know we know that the actual like music itself kind of translates to what the lyrics are, like as if we knew already. Like the Man Downstairs, it's quite a slow melodic song. Like the chords we wrote for it, the bass line as well. Everything it kind of fit, and it wasn't intentional, but obviously it was just like an intuition, I think. And you get that a lot when you play together, I think.
Yeah,
It
of
just
course.
happens, so.
I think the ending of that song as well really it's home to the fact that it is an emotional song.
Yeah.
With that, where we all just cut out, it's literally just
Him singing.
Just him singing,
with a
yeah,
couple of chords over the top. It just hits home that it is sort of a meaningful song.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Is it quite important for you to have a band who just backs your lyrics, or would you prefer
I mean,
someone?
I'm always open. I always say, has anyone wrote anything? But I feel like we're all strong in our own departments. Whereas I'd never tell Carl, oh, that drum doesn't sound good, and I'd never tell Morgan, oh, don't play that on guitar. Don't get me wrong, we do have our opinions as such as, oh, try this, try that, but I feel like everybody backs me anyways.
We used to have FaceTimes.
Yeah,
At the
we
very
used to-
start of the band, I mean, we've not been together long.
Yeah.
We're not beating around the bush now. We've only been
Yeah.
together since September.
Wow.
And we used to have FaceTimes every day. And like, oh, Carl, I've written a new song.
Yeah.
Oh, Jacob, I've written a song. I was in work and I took my boss brought his dog in, walking around the streets, and I wrote a full song, minus what was it, the last bridge, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Rung him that night. Oh, mate, I've come up with a song. We haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
The words are there. We tried it.
Yeah.
Again, it goes back to that.
Sometimes
Trying
it
to
does,
make a
sometimes it
song
does, yeah.
isn't working as much as when we improvise it.
Yeah. But
bet
I see
it's,
it as there's four of us.
Each do our own thing.
Yeah, we. But then at the same time, everybody can bring their own ideas.
Yeah.
But we all have the confidence in Jacob's songwriting skills Like he comes on with some.
I didn't know that. But yeah.
He's gonna get heartfelt. His head's gonna get massive now. Like, but we go to rehearsal. We jam about, and I think me and Morgan, we're not even saying to each other. I think me and him, when we're just jamming, we know that there's gonna be lyrics put to whatever we're jamming to.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, we trust the process.
Yeah.
And then the bass line just on top of it just turns out together.
Cody
It
just comes in with his magical dust and just.
It'll look like he's not even listening, and then all of a sudden,
yeah.
that fits. That's mint.
I rate that. Right, we are. I feel like we got to know you already. The quickfire section of this is supposed to get to know you very quickly, but I feel like we've jumped in and we kind of knew you already, but we're going to do the quickfire anyway.
Yeah.
I've got Jordan outside sending me notes as we go. So I'm just
Hi.
He says, he says hi. And he also says, check the camera times. So, quick fire questions. You good? Cheers. Sorry, I've got it on here. I've got a little time again. So, quick fire, it's very quick answers. It's the very this or that, and I don't want any explanation. I just want why. Might question you on your answer. Studio perfection or live chaos?
Live chaos.
Live chaos.
Live chaos.
Too late.
Oh, yeah, I'll
Yeah,
go with
Did it,
live
did it,
chaos.
did it, boom.
Yeah.
Quick fire.
Alright, so
Crust or no crust on your pizza?
No
Crust.
Crust.
No crust.
No point having it if there's no
Crust.
Well, what do you think to that?
That's horrible.
Only
Pizza.
no crust. Only if it's stuffed crust.
Nah, crust in general. Pizza's pizza.
You know the people that leave crust?
You've got to
Yeah.
have something, like you can fold at end and
Yeah.
and scoop up all that garlic mayonnaise.
Exactly.
Garlic mayo.
Accidental feedback or missed lyric?
I'd say accidental feedback. I
would say accidental lyric because
At
no
this stage.
one knows the
Yeah,
lyric,
true.
but everyone can hear
Accidental lyric.
that hiss.
At this stage in the career, accidental lyric.
Yeah. Missed lyric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Encore or straight to the pub?
Straight
Steps
to
at
the
the
pub.
pub.
Yeah.
Really?
While singing our own songs.
What we give is what you get.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'll do
It's
it wrong.
sort of
You
like-
want to leave people wanting
Oh,
more?
yeah.
Got ya. So they
To
come
be
to the
fair, I
next
just want
game.
to keep playing.
Yeah,
so-
we'll play all right.
Yeah, we actually.
I'm not bothered about it. I'd rather just.
We'll drink. We'll drink on stage anyway. Sound.
Yeah, fair. Pub during the encore.
Yeah. Beers there.
Headline a small venue or open for a big band?
Open for a big band.
Either.
Open for a big band.
Mm.
There's more you can get from that, isn't there?
I think.
I'd play either.
Yeah, but that's not like.
But it's not quick fire, that is it?
Alright, yeah. Open for a big band.
Open for the case.
No.
Full acoustic or full electric set?
Full
Full
of
electric.
Electric drums.
Oh, now United. Now you're having me, aren't you?
Wounded.
That's it.
Nah, because a full acoustic set. Acoustic drums don't go with a full acoustic set, so. Yeah, I'm going to go electric.
Music festival or intimate gig?
Music festival.
Music festival.
Why?
Ability to pass on your music to people who wouldn't necessarily have come to watch you.
I think-
Grow a bigger audience and people captivate people who.
I think it's how you play the festival as well. Is pretty
Yeah.
sick, isn't
Good
it?
day out as well.
Yeah.
Usually in summer
Yeah,
as
you
well.
can see someone
Very
else
valid.
watching,
It's
yeah,
normally warm as well, yeah.
CD or vinyl?
Vinyl.
Vinyl.
I think any musician would tell you that, wouldn't they?
Oh shit! I forgot to finish this question off. Let's go. Oh no! It just says support Taylor Swift or.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh. 100%.
What else with Taylor Swift?
You'll be by yourself.
Taylor Swift,
mate.
the biggest artist in the world. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far.
No, I would go that far. She is the biggest artist in the world.
Yeah, we're all
There's
playing.
certain
They've
things that
got all
go
the
far for
Swiftie
with Taylor
bands up in
Swift, but
air.
not support her.
You're gonna make a few million off it, surely.
Then you've gained 5 million.
Yeah, but she's so
I'd still go with
depressing.
your.
Nah.
I'd still go with your.
Yeah.
It'd be a
Just
stain
all.
on my career if I supported Taylor Swift.
I don't know. You'd be up in the rafters somewhere good.
Taylor Swift, if you're watching this, I'm sorry.
I'm not.
I'd play with you.
We're not.
Thank you, Rihanna. Beyonce, whatever.
Rihanna.
All right, we're gonna move on.
Cheers.
We're just gonna ask a couple more serious questions, and then we can move on to the fun stuff. Where did the name Revert come from?
We had a big list.
We had.
What was the original name?
Bloody hell,
No,
what,
don't say it. Don't say
what
it.
weren't it?
Yeah, we had quite a couple.
Sorry, carry on.
What were you going to say?
It's just the notes thing. Taylor Swift or Justin Bieber?
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber is a drummer.
Yeah.
There you go.
No, I'm just
I
understand
it.
Sorry, revert.
Revert. Basically, when we first started out the band, me and my partner we're sat in bed, not like that, and we're just like, band names relating to indie ideas, and literally came up with thousands.
Yeah.
And we just jotted a few down, and when we met at the pub, we're like, there's that. We designed a few logos and whatever that fits well. Then we just.
Yeah, we had a name at first, and it was Velva.
Velva.
Yeah, but then my dad pointed out that it sounded a lot like vulva. So,
Yeah, but Revert has a lot like pervert.
yeah, so
So then we switched
we went
over to
with
L-tone.
with the
I had
voice.
no
Yeah,
part in this.
then it was a L-tone.
And that came from the old.
So it's my you know when you start up a computer and it normally gives you a generic username. It was my dad's username on his laptop.
But it turns out that's already taken as a
Oh,
band
is
name.
it?
It's already on
Yeah,
Spotify.
so, and then that one just stuck out, didn't it, like a sore
Yeah.
thumb. So yeah, Revert.
I think we had
but
that
then
word.
I like to put a twist on it and say that we're reverting back to original music.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah.
It works, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Reverting back to old school, that's monkeys.
Yeah. So it's kind of like a Google ChatGPT sort of job.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
We didn't want to stress over that. So,
Don't really matter, does
We'd
it?
already,
What the fucking name
we'd
is?
already
at
made
this
a
point.
logo with a name on it
Yeah.
just to see what logos look like, and it just fit.
Music speaks for itself as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does,
You know,
yeah.
your name's never going to stand out. If you could sum up the vibe of your band in 3 words, what would they be?
Tricky that, you know.
Electrifying.
I thought you were going to do the Grease thing then.
Or the Rock's doing it. Dwayne Johnson.
I can't remember now. Systematic.
Yeah.
Systematic.
No,
Systematic, are you sure?
no, Grease Lightning. On about.
I'd go chaotic, enjoyable,
Improvised.
speechless.
Speechless.
Yeah.
I'll let you answer that one.
Yeah.
I got
We'll go with
anywhere.
those 3
Yeah.
words.
Yeah.
I'm not
Um,
good at English, so.
Unorganised.
what
Yeah.
is there anything about your band that we wouldn't expect? Any sort of weird hobbies, weird facts about you? As someone, I don't know,
I like singing opera.
opera.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you good at it?
I'm alright, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Would you ever incorporate opera into
No.
Revert? No.
Listen,
I like the odd
Sod
chick
that.
flick.
Okay.
I
No,
don't
I'm an absolute killer for a chick flick.
Okay.
Yeah, we know that one.
Yeah.
Can you give us a bit of opera now?
Do it, Jacob. Go on.
Well, I can sing you a song from Les Mis.
Okay.
So it's called Bring Him Home. I've recently just went to see Les Mis on the West End.
You mentioned.
Yeah, I know. I've told it about 10 times.
Even I know.
Yeah.
Let him sing, it's about 20.
I know. Oh, I've not warmed up, so if it's not any good, then I apologise. God on high, hear my prayer. In my need, you have always been there. That's all you got.
Yeah, brilliant. Fantastic.
Very good. Very good.
Uh-oh.
Mic drop.
No. My job on that one.
Are you guys not a fan?
I mean, I love like classical music.
I'd
but-
rather listen to Taylor Swift.
Fuck off. No.
Well, that wasn't very good.
I thought that was beautiful.
That was
Thanks.
fantastic.
Very good.
Thanks.
Do you have a favourite chick flick?
Oh, favourite chick flick. Yeah, I love Mean Girls.
Mean Girls.
The original Mean Girls.
I wouldn't say it's a chick flick.
Of course it is. When
Wait,
she
am
goes
I
whatever
thinking-
by that bus.
Am
it's
I on
mean.
about
What would
same film?
Mean Girls is that girl, or
she's mean.
Or
I'm on about white
alternative-
chicks.
That's what
I'm on
alternative-
about white chicks. That's what I'm on about.
Oh, I'd go that.
What's the other one? I can't remember. I think it's got Lindsay Lohan in it. I know it's got the same girl like Mean Girls in it. She meets a rock star idol, and he goes in a cafe with her and goes, "It's my mum's birthday. I bought her a rug." It's
Yeah, let's move on.
Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen. That's the one.
Cool. What's yours, mate? What's your guilty pleasure?
My guilty pleasure?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Opera.
Jacob.
Billie Eilish.
Oh,
yeah?
yeah.
Oh, is that a guilty pleasure?
I don't
Me
know.
and,
I feel that's like-
me and Cohen play Fortnite together.
That's
I'm
pretty
Every
good.
absolutely
day.
obsessed with it. Every day we play.
We don't win much.
No.
That's fine. If you enjoy playing, it's fine.
Yeah, we're big
I
gamers,
don't
aren't
know
we?
if I'd enjoy it. So I'd enjoy
Yeah.
playing it, but
My dad jumped on
Yeah,
the
no
hill.
man's on us
Do you have
shouting
one?
at each other.
Yeah.
Guilty pleasure? No, nothing's guilty of mine.
Just pure pleasure.
I only do pleasure.
He loves to cook.
I do
Yeah.
love to cook. I'm a good cook.
He hasn't cooked for us yet.
No, I am.
I'm
It-
not, yeah.
If the band was a dish, what would it be?
Garlic pepper cheese.
A what?
Garlic pepper cheese.
That's
Sorry.
it.
Boring.
Garlic
Yeah,
pepper
that is
cheese.
boring.
It'd be a.
It's more of a side.
Something like
I'd go like
A
a,
beef
dirty
Wellington.
burger and fries.
yeah,
just like a smash burger.
Something everyone
Burger
likes.
and
Smash
fries.
burger.
Something everyone likes. Like a fucking burger.
Yeah,
Would it be
Easy, nice
beef,
yeah.
chicken,
No, it'd be like a triple cheeseburger.
yeah,
Bacon, lettuce, tomato.
stacked.
Donuts in
Yeah.
there.
donuts.
Oh, have you ever had
You
a...
crazy? What?
Mate, I'm telling you now, go to... What's
is
that
how the
golf
majority of
course?
our
That
conversation-
Golf fang.
golf fan used to have donuts and a burger with cheese sauce and syrup on it.
I'll
I'm
try
telling
it.
you now.
There you go.
American cuisine, that, isn't it?
Do you have any hidden skills?
Yeah, well, to be
Yeah.
fair, I used to be really good. Not necessarily now, but magic. A deck of cards, I'd fool you all.
Actually,
Oh, mate, I'll have you on that one.
that's-
That was mine too.
Fuck's sake.
That was mine.
Yeah, anyone who knows me from my youth, they'd tell you.
I can walk on my hands.
I'll ask you to
I
do it
know.
right now.
And I
but
can
it's,
backflip as well.
Actually,
Yeah.
you ever do it on stage?
You should.
Yeah, probably would.
You should walk on your hands and all. You should walk on stage
Yeah.
on your hands.
Yeah.
Just do a backflip.
I used to do gymnastics, so
Sick.
yeah, still trying.
I could play the violin.
No, you can't.
No, you can't. He dabbles in a bit of piano.
Yeah,
He does dabble in a bit of piano. I've got a keyboard in my living room, okay?
can't play the
I can play
violin.
in...
Dabbles in it.
That's what I learnt in primary school.
Yeah,
That was the first instrument I learnt. I
Right,
could actually
come
play
on.
the violin.
There's keys behind you. I don't know if they're on.
Oh, no.
I can play in the end, that's about it.
I can play. What's that song? Fucking-
Chopsticks.
Dun, 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 when I was a
Oh,
young boy.
Welcome to Black Parade.
Yeah, it's the
Magical
easiest thing.
Romance.
It's like 5 notes, like dun, dun, dun,
Until it gets into the real
Yeah.
song. And
dun.
then.
So I mean, it's technically saying you can play piano if you can play one song.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, just doing anything is playing it.
Well, you can't.
There you go. Not playing it well.
I've got none.
Yeah, you got no.
Boring guy.
No secret talents.
He can pull off his mum's jumper.
Yeah.
Maybe rephrase that.
Yeah, yes.
I agreed with you.
He
Then,
can, he can wear his mum's jumper in confidence.
Yeah, it looks good, man.
yeah.
Sick, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I feel
Got
like Cohen's hidden talent is being the most picturesque person in the group.
Okay, best
He's
dressed.
photogenic,
yeah.
really photogenic.
Ba-
Always,
yeah,
ba- bassist normally.
always looks really
And he's a really
cool.
good quiz master.
Yeah.
Good
We might-
comedian.
we
isn't
might
he?
have
He's
to-
really funny.
He's
He
actually
actually is
hilarious.
really
He's a-
Yeah, it's probably the
he's-
funniest out of all of us.
He's
Yeah.
a comedy quiz master.
Anything to? They're all just complimenting you, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, say
Yeah.
thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
young
Yeah.
boy.
Funniest, best looking, best dressed.
No, no one said best looking.
It's not you.
It's not me.
I think
Quite a
so.
funny boy.
Yeah.
Quite funny. Quite funny.
Yeah. He's a funny guy.
I do say so.
Is that unconventionally funny?
Yeah.
He's so quiet, but everything says funny.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
first
Right.
3 weeks of him joining band, he didn't say anything to us.
I didn't like you.
He just stood at me going,
Right, while we're speaking about Cohen and quizzes, we're gonna move on to Instagram questions. So,
Dear me.
before this podcast, we put out on Instagram any questions for the band, and the band shared it, and we got a lot of your friends asking us questions. We've had to filter through the questions because there was a lot of them, and a lot of inappropriate ones as well. So,
"That's cute then."
I will be calling these people out with their
You
acts.
will or won't.
I'm going to. So, Cal the drummer.
I wonder who that is.
Who's Cal the drummer first?
Him.
Oh, fucking hell, of course it is.
No, you've got to ask that question though. That's
What's Cohen's go-to pub quiz question?
Pub quiz question.
It's about that joke. He's typed
Come
it in wrong,
on.
hasn't he? He's typed it in wrong, hasn't he?
You've put it in wrong.
What's your go-to pub quiz question?
It wasn't a pub quiz question. It was my opener for my stand-up act.
Yeah, it's not a pub quiz question.
What is it?
What were it?
Give the backstory.
Just tell the joke.
If you walked in here.
He's in a really rough
Right.
pub, bear in mind.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So you're in a you're doing a stand-up act in a really rough, like, working men's club kind of thing.
So you're actually funny. You do stand up as well.
No, do I? No, it's just
He teaches it at Cambridge, apparently.
yeah.
That's what he told
I have a
us.
degree. You're in this really rough boozer. You're doing a little comedy show. You know, crowds you're like, oh, it's rough in here tonight, isn't it, ladies and gents? Wouldn't like to be here on quiz night. First question would be, what the fuck are you looking at? Cheers, Carl. You set me up for failure.
That was good. That was good. But,
I can't believe you asked it, to be fair.
No.
Kai
I didn't realise you were going to ask names and say names out.
Kai Hall.
That's my pal.
That's your pal.
They're all going to be his pals.
What's your favourite band?
Can we answer for him?
Are we doing each?
Wait, in fact, why don't you go to your right and say what their favourite band is?
Ooh.
What's so like?
So he has to say your favourite band.
Oh, right, okay.
Wait, yeah, you're right.
Oh, right now. I'd probably say Wonder Horse right now.
Correct. Do I say it is?
Wait, no.
No.
I'll say Cohen's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it's the K's.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's got hardest one.
I think when Carl got those microphones out before River Drive gig, he asked you. I think you said. I'm sure you said Red Hot Chili Peppers.
He's right.
Yeah.
He's right, he's all of it.
Damn.
Cohen's is Radiohead.
No.
That was easy. That's good that you know each other.
That's
like that,
it.
to be fair. Lewis Lockwood.
Yeah,
Yes, that's my boss.
Yeah.
Why does Jacob never cut his guitar strings?
I actually have.
I've actually wondered this and never asked the question.
I actually have.
Don't know how.
I think the first time I ever did it, it was because I was rushing around before the gig, and I needed to restring the guitar, and I had no tools to cut the strings, and my handy kitchen scissors weren't cutting it. So I kind of just left them.
Right.
But then, because I got so much stick for it, I've cut them now once I've restrung
Look,
them. Yeah.
Tom Morello doesn't cut his strings. So.
Okay. Heather Katie Photography.
That's my partner.
Who is Scott?
That's got fuck all to do with you.
Lottie spelt with a 1.
Yeah.
Who's that, Jacob?
It's his acquaintance, isn't it?
Moving
I'm
on.
gonna say,
It's a
say, I'll do it,
significant
it's
other.
our lass.
Oh, that's.
Yeah.
Who's your biggest inspiration? Brackets for Jacob from Lottie.
Of course, she said she'd
Selfish,
do that.
that.
Innit?
I'm asking
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to redirect this question to everybody.
Cheers,
on behalf
Lottie,
of
thank
Lottie.
you.
Cheers, Lottie, thank you.
My inspiration is probably my granddad, because he always said, never give up and keep on smiling.
Love that.
Myself.
Nice.
He's-
I love the difference.
I'd say, right at this very moment in time, would be Nathan Peters.
Okay.
At such a young age, accomplishing that with band right now, that's just... What they've done is incredible, so you've got to admire it, haven't you?
For anyone who doesn't know who Nathan Pierce is,
He's the drummer for the K's,
Got him more then.
and he's 24-year-old and touring the world.
nice.
Well,
You
what more
really
could you
do
want? Yeah.
Mine would be Colin Greenwood, bassist, Radiohead.
You met him in a bookshop, didn't you?
I did. Met him in Waterstones in Leeds.
He hasn't read the
Well-
book.
What's so good about
I
him
have.
compared to every other bassist?
Well, he's just to put it plainly, he's just the greatest bassist of all time. I think he's not got a lot of like really standout like bass lines, as in like you can't hear them all the time, but they're just so like perfectly tailored to like every song.
Yeah.
And they're kind of like the backbone of every Radiohead tune.
It's like yours
Just works
now.
out
Yeah, it's
perfectly
yours,
with
yeah.
everything.
I'll change my answer because I didn't know if we were going to do musical after you said your granddad. So Jimi Hendrix is mine.
Oh, we're doing musical.
Okay,
Freddie
whatever. I
Mercury.
mean, Freddie Mercury.
Yeah.
In general, yeah, my granddad then.
Oh, wait, share this camera. It's a Freddie Mercury
Freddie
guitar.
Mercury there and then Arctic Monkeys that side. That
Nice.
sums me up.
That's sick. Yeah, you're like, Arctic Monkeys.
That's a good album.
Which one? Oh, yeah.
When people say that's like not.
Where are we? Maximum Mus 280
Maxwell, yeah.
306.
My best mate.
He's asked me to ask you about your YouTube channel.
About my
What aren't we hearing here?
Alright, so this is Maxwell wanting to plug. We've got a YouTube channel called TV Remakes that we started in 2020. So we're both 14, I think, at the time. I've privated every video, mate. We've basically.
I'm looking at his phone.
Really, we basically we started off. We were at a house party at my house, and we started like taking piss out of Jeremy Kyle,
Right.
doing like Jeremy Kyle skits, and then it slowly evolved into like a comedy sketch show, sort of like there's one what's it called, That Mitchell and Webb look.
Oh
With the
yeah.
2 Out of Peep show. We kind of just turned the whole thing into one big comedy sketch show, but each kind of segment is just a different video instead of it all being one big.
So you got the new Monty Python,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
keep arguments out there.
I've had to add some inappropriate ones.
Go on.
Kai Hall,
It's my mate.
Him again.
who's the biggest cunt in the band?
I wouldn't say that.
No, it's definitely Cal.
Yeah, it's definitely Jacob.
We all say each other,
Yeah.
apart from Morgan.
I'm not a cunt.
I'm the nicest one going.
No.
I don't think anyone's a cunt.
We're cunts.
No,
we
we're
don't
cunts to each other.
Yeah, we're cunts for
But in a
different
good way.
reasons.
It depends who you ask.
Like
though.
a Australian
like
cunt.
Jacob's really touchy.
Yeah,
You can't
so
you can't offend him.
Does that,
like, tampon
that
comes
makes him a
out.
cunt?
I'm a cunt for butting into people.
Right.
Cohen's a cunt for looking like a mardy arse. Cal's a cunt for saying that he can't figure out a drum beat to a slow song. And Morgan's a cunt because he don't come out socialising with us at weekends.
So we're universally
We're all-
cunts.
Yeah, we're all
cool.
Right,
cunts.
so there's no big one.
We're each a different letter
We're
of
all
the word.
cunts living in a world full of cunts.
Kai Hall again.
Cheers,
If your band had a fight with another in a wrestling match, who would you pick?
Sugar babes.
No, you can't say that.
Very valid.
Why?
I didn't even think
Why?
like that.
Straight up, I'd get straight in that mud with him.
Mud. Why is it
Wrestling
mud?
match. What's
It's a
where's
wrestling.
mud
It's
come
wrestling.
What
from?
is
We're
it?
fighting him.
Wrestling match.
Wrestler.
If I get to grapple on floor with him,
He
I'm
scratched your fucking eyes out.
I've actually got a good one actually. I'd do a wrestling match with the Hoosiers because there's only 2 of them. There's only actually 2 of them.
The Hoosiers.
Yeah, there's only actually 2. And
Oh,
their
yeah.
social media presence.
Well, in that case,
There is
Amy
only-
Winehouse.
No, but it's a
I
band.
think-
It's
I
got to be a
think we'd
band.
win.
A band's more than one person. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
gonna
Go
give
back,
that
because
one.
it's
good.
2v4
Beatles.
with battering.
Yeah, just legendary.
Tricks, innit?
Right.
You only had flip Paul McCartney was that bruising, man.
Maximus is back with he's got 2 questions.
Yeah.
One's a good. Well, they're both good ones. What's a venue you most want to play at?
I think for me personally, being from that like round this area, Leadmill main stage,
I think that would be
absolutely.
cool. I think that's all about.
But
on our
then-
list, yeah.
We've been talking as well. Like me and Colin were talking when we travel home from rehearsal. Like we'd love to like have a, do you know like Reytons have done with Clifton Park?
Yeah.
We'd love to do like with Town Fields in Donny. Like you'd have more than 40,000 people
Oh, it's
capacity
massive.
there. Like that'd be an iconic one for us from Donny.
Yeah.
So I think that's what
I don't know what mine would be. Can it be like a festival as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Right,
it'd have to
Pyramid
be
stage.
Glasgow.
Glasgow
Pyramid
main
stage.
stage.
Yeah, I
Main
think
stage, last act
It's got to
on.
be.
Yeah.
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 That'd be sick. That's like the pinnacle. That's like a 10-year goal there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on the checklist, isn't it?
I think
Yeah.
that's a lot of people, isn't it? They say they won't go Glasgow until they play main stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a great thing though.
Yeah.
That's a
It's
great
good to
goal.
He's
hear.
got that
Isn't
from
it?
ratings. That's what ratings.
Is it?
No, but it's not just them. It's a lot of people have said it, haven't
I
they?
bet they fucking haven't.
Yeah.
I'd play any stage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll play
Cancel
anywhere,
us now
any
and said,
time.
yeah.
So yeah.
Well, that, yeah.
Is it pronounced Revert or Revert?
Revert.
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 Revert is the
Revert.
British way of saying it.
Right.
We like to say it the
It's
American way.
Revert, isn't it?
Re-
Will that Max again?
Yes.
Yeah, he's just asking
Nice.
questions for the sake of
Common way
being
is
on
Revert,
podcast
innit?
now.
Yeah.
This next question, I don't really understand the username nor the question, so I'm hoping you can shed some light on it.
Okay.
The username is da.
No clue.
Can we have a look?
Can we get a little rig rundown?
Yeah,
Big
absolutely.
run
I don't
down.
know who that is,
Starting
yeah.
from
Why is it
starting
just
from
a
where?
load of letters?
Starting from the only 2 people who really have a rig to run down.
Actually, I do. I have a Marshall amp and a plug
And a microphone.
and a plug-in Marshall pedal board, and I also play an Epiphone. I don't even know what it is with.
it's like a Les Paul.
Yeah, it's got
Yes.
carved
Yeah.
in the world without people would be nothing.
I've seen that.
Carved
Yeah.
into it.
Go on, Cal.
Big rundown. So I play a Mapex Armory in Emerald Burst, and at the moment all pasty cymbals, but I'm switching to vinyl. My own custom sticks from Collision Drums, and a Mapex Black Panther Persuader snare.
Nice.
I'm using for my amp a Bass Katana at the minute. Fantastic amp. And then my guitar is a Stratocaster. It's the white Stratocaster Fender. Then a plethora of pedals from, I'm not going to specifics, but yeah, quite a few on there.
I've got a 1962 reissue of a Fender Precision bass. And that's about it.
And then whatever amp's available.
I'm in, any amp there is, and then I'm in processor building a pedal board.
What about your bass though?
My old
The
one,
iconic.
I had a Hofner Ignition violin bass.
Paul McCartney, if you don't know what that is,
Yeah,
it's
it's
Paul
the Paul
McCartney.
McCartney, yeah.
Stunning bit of kit.
Yeah.
Stunning.
Nice. Claire,
That's my mum.
do you find it easy to write original songs?
Yeah, we do, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As boastful as that sounds.
If it's there and then, in the whole, as in such as we've just turned up and we're going to try something, yeah. But I feel like there's been times where we've obviously brought
Ideas there.
ideas to it and it's not worked.
Get
When-
frustrated.
Yeah, you kind of stress.
When me and you have done them now, because I talk to Jacob a lot
Yeah.
on FaceTime and all that outside of stuff. We've come up with some. We've not finished them, obviously, so it's not a complete song, but
Yeah.
like I've come to them with lyrics and
Yeah. Pissed up writing them on New Year's.
other way, yeah.
Sometimes the best way,
New
though.
Year's,
Yeah.
we were all at Cal's, except Jacob. Morgan, he was away.
And Amsterdam, yeah.
And first thing we did after 12, we wrote a new song.
Yeah.
I think
So
it's
it just depends, really.
Yeah.
it's funny because though when we first got together, we had this list of should we start? As any band does, or should we start with a couple of covers, see how we get on and what have you, see how we gel. And we had the idea of coming in with a couple of covers.
It was only us two who came in, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was only a case of like we were gonna go for like Not 19 Forever, Cortinas, and
Your classic
When-
indie song
When
that
the Sun
everyone
Goes
knows the
Down.
words to.
but literally we come in and this is
We've
where it goes
never-
back to improvise.
yeah, we've-
First 10 minutes.
We didn't play any of those songs.
We've never, even in rehearsals,
done a cover.
covered a song ever.
Not once.
I mean, there's times where we mess about and
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
playing a song, but we'll
I've
never
done the intro to
fully,
Grindstone. That's about it.
Yeah, we've never fully
Bit of
actually
yeah.
played a cover.
And I often pick up
Ever.
Cohen's bass and play Low Life.
Should mix it up. You should get on drums,
Yeah.
like you're doing for the.
Oh, we do when
Yeah.
we're coming after having a little sing break or vape break, whatever. It's like you'll just see I'm on his bass, Cohen's on my drums or something. These two are switching guitars, or we're just messing about for 5 minutes.
No one's singing though, other than Jacob.
I don't wish that upon anyone.
Nah. XX Abby. XX.
XX, what?
XX Abby.
Your lady.
That's
Yeah.
your
Cohen's
good.
girlfriend.
That's his significant other.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
We've got quite lucky so far, I like to think.
We've only been playing for however long, and we've already only a few gigs, and we've already
We've
done-
had like
Headline
a
is sold
450
out.
capacity venue.
yeah, and we've got
Sold
another
out
headline
twice.
gig.
5 years, I think, we'll be working on us first album. We'll have been picked up. by
First or
someone.
second studio album.
Alright.
Not second. Not in 5
Probably
years.
first, yeah, to be
First
fair.
I mean, yeah. To be fair, there's like a realistic 5-year timeline that we like to kind of tell each other bits and bats of what we kind of expect.
Main stage last though.
5 years.
But then there's obviously your
Yeah.
unrealistic type.
Yeah, I think.
But yeah, we've got quite lucky, haven't we, at minute?
Yeah.
So it's just kind of until that luck runs out, and we've got to kind of.
We're having fun with
more
it, yeah.
grafting.
Yeah, that's it. Just have fun
There's
doing
no,
it.
yeah, we've got no pressure.
As long as we're playing, we're together. People who are hearing our music
It's
and
all
relating
working
to it.
out
That's
for
all
us,
that
isn't it,
matters.
though, so.
Yeah.
Whether we get picked up or we don't get picked up, like independence is on the range at the
Works
moment.
for a
Isn't it?
lot
Like
of
it's
people,
worth a lot of
isn't it?
It's a
people.
different world nowadays, isn't it? It's not the same as it was 20
So
years ago.
all-
It'd be good to play on stages with what our inspirations are, like in the indie scene, that sort of thing. Like it'd be good to.
I feel like in 5 years' time, doing like a hopefully sold out tour, I guess.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
absolutely.
As our 5-year
Maybe on
plan.
a few festivals.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
smaller ones, possibly something
Yeah.
like that.
When do you plan on releasing new music?
February.
February. We are recording again on the 1st of February, and with any luck, it should be out a week or two later.
Peppery Cress, who is the guy who runs this studio, says, why?
Wow, what?
He's also a musician, so make of that whatever you want.
Why? Because music. Because if it's what I think now,
We love music.
I'm a firm believer that music fits any aspect of life you're going through, whether you're happy, sad, depressed, going through breakups or having kids. There's a song out there that befits what you're going through in life. So if you can add to that, if you can write a song that makes some bloke who's down on his luck out on the street listen to it and make him feel a tiny bit better, then you've served your purpose in music, I think.
Yeah.
I feel like another reason why, from a different aspect, is why we do it, and it's because we love playing.
Ultimately.
We play
that's it.
anywhere.
No,
Like,
I love
we're
more
not-
the music. to be
Yeah.
fair, so.
That's like, and I know it sounds kind of sad to say, but it's kind of what we've all got.
Yeah.
Like we all work 9 to 5. Well, and
Yeah.
at the end of the day, we all come together and we all play music for 3
Yeah.
hours a week.
It's like
to
a
go and
second
play
family.
gig,
Yeah.
yeah.
Any-
We're not just friends, we're brothers.
Yeah.
Any
That's what I mean.
any musicians that I play, like I used to like play in my room for like 4 years straight, just playing in my room by myself. Obviously learning the instrument and stuff. And I'm sure there's lots of other people that say like, I wish I could play in this kind of situation, because it's game changing really. Learning from other people, but then like having like a mind connection is like, it's weird.
Yeah.
You can do stuff like you just can't really do in any other situation.
Mm.
And you play what you're true to, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love how this has come from why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got to be
Yeah,
some
we're
of
like-
the
we're like-
music industry.
We're like the chefs to our own food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you
So
go.
making our
That's-
dish,
that's-
aren't
Served
we?
to
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
There's been no dish like ours, has there?
No.
Not as
What would you say you'd be if you were food? Oh, fat, like
A
big
burger,
burger.
big fat burger.
Yeah.
Big smash burger.
Best burger you've ever had
Yeah.
with donuts on.
No,
Maybe
donuts
not
on the
that.
side.
Nah, don't garlic
Then
mayo.
was that
Um,
Garlic
Wouldn't
mayo on a
that?
burger.
I'm addicted to garlic mayo.
H Stan
Yeah, that's my
XX.
sister.
If you could be an animal, what would it be?
Ooh.
I'm gonna say something really cringy here. I'd be a lion. Leader at pack, aren't they?
Hey.
A pack of what though?
I'd be a
Yourself?
giraffe.
It depends what you're leading.
Yeah.
I'd be a giraffe, mate.
You're leading a
I'm,
giraffe.
I'm
A lion would
universe.
batter a giraffe.
No, but
So
no,
No, you don't need to
no,
batter.
the point is,
Pattern.
I'm known for being short. I'm a short ass.
Right.
So to be tall for a day would be mint, wouldn't it?
So he
Right.
sits down for
Rest of your life, this
behind
now.
you.
Again?
Rest of your life.
Rest of
this.
my life.
It's not for a day.
Oh, right then.
No, you said giraffe.
Yeah, you
no.
said
Giraffe still, yeah.
giraffe.
Go on, giraffe.
I'd be a sea turtle.
Okay.
Live to 100,
Kind
doesn't
of
it?
chill, aren't they?
Yeah, a lot of reasons.
They live to 100, don't they?
Noggin.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I'd be a monkey. Yeah,
People
that's
say,
that. They're just
"Oh,
quite
yeah."
funny, aren't they? They're just a bit dopey and all.
Mm.
So.
Yeah.
Relating to that question, how would your perspective of animal help you in your perspective instrument?
I'd be able to see people at the back of the arena.
I mean,
I think it fits. You know what? It does fit.
yeah, I'm quite the vocal point of it all.
The raw.
Yeah.
Raw.
The raw talent of it.
Yeah.
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 And
I'm.
I've got to have the confidence to stand up and
Yeah, that's true.
kind
We all
of-
do, I suppose. But
Yeah.
There's have confidence one of those Hollywood movie stars, aren't you?
Yeah.
we do.
Sea turtle?
I think it's just being relaxed, because a lot of the playing I do is improvised. It's just a lot of the time, especially on stage, even when we play, it's everything. I don't play anything the same twice, so
And sea turtles don't wear shoes.
that's it.
Yeah.
Or
Plays with
does any
his
animal
shoes
other
off.
than
Plays
us.
with his shoes off, guys.
Yeah,
His
so
socks.
just being able to.
In your live session, you point to him when you see trainers.
Yeah.
You just got socks on.
Yeah.
I wish I did it at the start, because every take would have been sick otherwise.
Monkey. Well, they've got fingers for a start.
Arms are long,
play,
faces are long.
Yeah, actually. If I
You
like
could probably
an
you could play with your
orangutan-
feet as well.
Yeah, actually,
That'd be
yeah.
mint.
I could play 2 basses at once.
Yeah.
Just stack them.
Yeah, double bass.
Solid effort, that.
There you go. All right, that's all from the Instagram. So thanks for throwing in your questions.
Cheers,
Thank you, guys.
So now my favourite part of our podcast, and we call it Chat Shit with ChatGPT. So
We're good at
quickfire
that.
as we can. If you could replace all the water in the world with one type of drink, what would it be and why?
Mountain
Stella with
Dew.
lime.
I was going to say, Martin.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah, that's a tough one, that, isn't it?
Brewdog.
Mountain Dew
Yeah.
or Stella with lime.
It's got to be out of a chalice.
It's got to be in a chalice.
Is it a chalice or a
It's got to be
chalice?
one big chalice.
I think it's chalice.
I don't think I wouldn't want it to be carbonated. You see?
Really?
Yeah, because imagine going for a swim in that.
Mountain Dew on tap. I won't swim.
Oh,
Won't need to
Never
swim.
swim again.
drink.
Yeah.
Summer fruit.
Yeah, something.
No, but that'd still be
something
sticky.
fruity.
Well, don't swim in it then.
Anything
Yeah, and it
other than
stinks.
water. Yeah, but what about when you're having a shower? You're just going to smell?
Oh, shower.
I just smell anyway.
Yeah, but everyone would smell though, because there's no water.
Yeah.
Yeah,
true.
true.
So
And to be really fat.
You'd be falling out shower though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'd have to go.
Because we've all done that way. You put your mouth to the shower, see if it hits
No
your
one
tongue.
would
don't
have
you?
fruit, would they?
We've all done that,
If
haven't we?
Stella's coming out.
yeah, he's fucking pissed every day.
Yeah.
I actually forgot one Instagram question, and it's from Geraldine Illustrations.
Oh.
Good friend of ours, very good illustrator. She says, if you could create a festival, who would be the headline
Us.
act Friday to Monday?
It's gonna be different.
Friday to
Friday,
Monday.
yeah, but is there any acts on the Monday? Or is that just where everyone leaves?
Is it Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'd go Friday, Arctic Monkeys.
Saturday us.
Right, no. We'd be Sunday. We'd be last act on.
I don't know though, because Saturday tends to be your biggest
Can
headliner.
it be people who are not doing music anymore?
Dead or alive?
Dead or alive. I'd go Arctic Monkeys, Queen on the Saturday headlining, and us on the Sunday. But then before us, I'd have to go someone Pulp. Yeah.
See, I'd go different. I'd go more modern, with an hint of old school. Friday, I'd have reytons
Of course.
with
Saturday-
co-headliner like Rosa Dots. I just love them. The local lads, I love them. Saturday,
Case.
us headlining. Saturday's your biggest day. Saturday us, and yeah, I'd have Case of headlining on Sunday, and Arctic Monkeys supporting us on the Saturday.
Okay.
I mean, they will bow down to us.
No.
Disclaimer: I do love Arctic Monkeys. First two albums.
I think
Three
they
if
actually
you count
watched
the
this,
original
so-
EP. Yeah, they watched this today.
Yeah.
Matt Elders, I love you. Yeah, and then Sunday I'd go back old school and I'd like the Beatles headlining. Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
Beatles headlining, and I know I'd throw someone like Peter Doherty in there or something.
Okay. Yeah. Good shot.
I do Rage Against the Machine. I do. I'm gonna have to put the Chili Peppers in there as well. Jimi Hendrix, Nirvana.
Well, and us. And
I was
us.
gonna say,
are
well,
Yeah, you're not even.
We're not
We're
we're
in
not on it
this.
now.
I'm watching, pal.
I'm playing, yeah, but I want to be playing with Chad Smith.
While we're playing, before you can watch them.
Yeah, of course.
Alright,
Yeah,
okay.
being amongst that kind of.
Radiohead, Revert.
Friday, I'd have us.
Yeah.
Saturday, I'd have Radiohead.
Yeah.
And then Sunday, Fontaines, DC.
Love it.
Nice. Solid lineups, all of them. If you could ban one sound forever existing.
Dubstep.
Oh, get lost.
It's
Happy-
all the same.
So
It's not.
if
Bum, bum,
somebody
bum,
called
bum,
Sam
bum, bum.
Crofts is watching this right now, he's not going to enjoy this bit. But I'd ban happy hardcore.
Okay.
You said sound. I didn't say music.
Face down.
I said
Happy
sound, but
hardcore.
interpret
I want
however
to
you
be a
want.
hippie and I want
Right, anything on a DJ day.
Yeah.
Um,
Dubstep, just dubstep in general.
I disagree with that completely.
Every song is the
I
same.
love-
Really?
What's this? Bum, 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 bum,
I
bum,
love
every
drum and
dubstep
bass,
song.
love jungle.
I'd
Love
get
it
rid
all.
of drill.
Yeah,
Drill.
true.
I like
Yeah,
drill
didn't
as
think
well.
of that,
I
actually.
don't like the music. and
Yeah.
It's awful.
No need to sing about guns
Everyone
and
listens
violence.
to-
Or
Sure.
anyone who says they're a band but don't actually play instruments.
Such
That's
as.
not One Direction. They're not a boy band.
Okay.
Take that. They're not a boy band. They're singers. They're a group
no.
of singers.
One of them plays.
Oh, I mean, is vocal
No.
not an instrument?
Yeah, but that's like saying that
No.
we're a boy band. We're
You
not
know-
a boy band.
You can't go to
We're a
you can't
band.
go to a music shop and buy a voice, can you?
Yeah, but it's still an instrument.
No, but you can pay to learn how to sing.
Buy a microphone.
Yeah.
Touche.
Next question.
I agree with that one.
Let's swiftly move on.
What's the most bizarre gig experience you've ever had?
Probably the Corn Exchange.
Garnet shit.
Yeah.
that was just weird
We
in a
played
way.
it
Bizarre
a couple of
now.
weeks ago. The acoustics were really wrong. Not to say anything. Jimmy Mackett were a brilliant night. Yeah. No, it were a brilliant night, but kind of it was a trial, and he did make that out to us that it was a trial. And yeah, the acoustics were not the best for kind of our heavy music. as such, and
And his
obviously
string broke. as
Yeah,
well.
my
I'm
string
going right
broke on the
for
first song I
anyone,
played
so-
guitar, so I kind of sunk into a pit.
Yeah.
But
When
yeah,
you say bizarre though, do you mean just us, or that we've experienced ever?
I feel like you've got a story, so I kind of want to hear it.
oh yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
if that's the
yeah.
case.
A few years back, I went to see Neck Deep at Rock City, and the show got cancelled 3 or 4 songs into the set because Neck Deep started fighting with security guards. Because just point out there, Neck Deep were in the right. The security guards were being really heavy-handed with the crowd, and Ben Barlow obviously is an awesome front man. He really loves connecting with the crowd. He's in the crowd. He talks to him. He gets him on stage. He don't mind. At one of the APMAs, he had lads on stage with him dancing
Right.
about. And these security guards were being too heavy-handed with the crowd. Ben had told him to stop, leave him alone, let him on stage, I don't care, let him get up. And they kept going at it, and the security guards started punching members of the crowd. So at that point, that's when the band stepped in. Danny Washington, the drummer, jumped out and big donkey punch one of the security guards. The show got
As it
cancelled, and they put an extra date on the end of the tour, so we could all go back to Rock City and watch it again.
That's crazy.
But shout out to Ben Barlow on that. Like
Yeah.
he stood up for his fans. He loves his fans. He engaged with them. And who else is going to start fighting with security guard when
Yeah.
you know your fans are it, mate?
Yeah, fair enough.
I got nothing
If
on
that-
that. There's no point.
No?
I thought you had one.
I'll save that.
If you could write a song about your least favourite
Least favourite food?
what would it be and what would the lyrics be?
Under the sea.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
No, you're not a fan
I'm allergic to seafood, so
Not allergic, surely.
I'm allergic to all seafood.
All seafood, are you sure?
I'd probably write a song about poisonous fruit.
Yeah, but everyone.
That's your least favourite food?
Fruit.
Oh, poisonous fruit.
Fruit, just fruit in general.
Yeah, fruit.
I hate cucumbers. So
I hate having
Oh,
to
yeah.
eat it. I eat it, but yeah, veg.
Anything else?
Carrots.
Not carrots.
No, the vile.
I'd
Yeah.
make,
Everyone needs
I'd
to grow
make
up a
a
bit, I
parody
think.
of Over the Hedge and call it Over the Veg. Yeah.
Everyone has.
Doors,
Name of the second studio album.
Over the veg.
Over the Veg.
Go on.
Yeah,
Oh,
doors there.
opening with
Doors
broken
there, I'll just
broccoli.
go now,
Get
so.
Anything?
Me?
You said carrots, didn't you?
Carrots, yeah.
Carrots.
Just horrible.
I love a
Wrong.
carrot.
I
A
don't
roast
know.
carrot. Roast carrot. Said,
With honey on, yeah, but
With what, sorry?
With honey on, yeah, but
oh, I thought it with an onion.
Yeah.
With an onion.
If you could only communicate using song lyrics for a day, what band's song would ruin your life the quickest?
would ruin my life if
Yeah.
this.
Slipknot.
Um,
100%.
Shaggy, it wasn't me. It's ruining anyone's day. Like.
Sure. most, I think a lot of bands are just write just nonsensical words to the lyrics, don't they? Oh, Nirvana, Rate Me.
Yeah. Fair enough.
There you go. That's
Go
one
on.
song.
Move on from that one.
The
I
cat.
don't know. Ruin my life. I'm just gonna be boring and stick with Radiohead. There's no happy or out in them lyrics. It's all just horrible.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
But he loves you.
If your
I'm not
band,
watching, Cal.
if your band was trapped in a lift with a mime, a goat, and a trumpet player, which one of you would crack first?
I'd be riding the goat.
Yeah, it'd be Carl.
Yeah, it would be Carl.
Yeah.
What was in crack?
Yeah.
Cracking
Crack is
out?
it like want to leave?
Oh no!
Like, go crazy.
I'd be loving life,
I've
mate.
got no issues with
I'd be
that.
making the
Nah,
goat
it'd be
play
me.
the
I've got
trumpet.
claustrophobia, so being in a lift anyway fuck me off.
I'd be having a good time.
I'm having a
That
good
sounds
time.
quite funny.
What animals were
I'd-
they, sorry?
What animals? It was a mime, a goat, and a trumpet
I'd
player.
be on the
Oh,
goat,
a
making
goat.
it play the trumpet.
Huh?
No, so basically saying who out of us four would want to leave that lift first?
So us four are in. There's a goat there. There's a mime
Yeah.
there. And there's a trumpet in your hand.
100% be me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Claustrophobia.
Oh,
Even if it was just us four in the lift.
I think it'd be a lot.
I think
the-
Cal would be loving
We'd
it.
be
He'd be
heaven.
riding goat.
We'd make it play the trumpet.
Make
The mime would be like,
I keep my distance seat in corner. Just,
Yeah, I'd be saying right.
the mime's in his own box.
Yeah, that's it.
just put him in a box, lock him in corner. Right goat. I rate that. Alright, so we've only got a few more questions left. And one of them is, if you were forced to play a gig in a giant mascot costume, what would you be? And how would you survive the heat?
Well, I think we already know. I'd be JT, which is the Casper Tigers mascot, because I'm a massive Cas Tigers fan.
Nice.
I'll be Captain Blade,
Oh,
if we're going down
Sheffield United mascot.
Podcast raps.
Yeah.
I'd be the
Sorry.
if you don't go in that the Scunny Bunny.
Scunny Bunny.
Yeah.
I'll be a pigeon.
Just because.
Just a pigeon.
Just,
Not any specific pigeon.
How would you
just,
cool
just
down
very
though?
pigeon.
I don't know.
Yeah, you'd have fans inside it, wouldn't you?
Dunno.
Tigers are
I'd
used
have
to
some
heat.
like properly engineered water cooling system.
Yeah.
I have a fan. I normally have a
was-
fan with me
I
on
do.
stage, which sound.
Those mats you get for dogs in the summer. Like,
Yeah,
so I'd
yeah.
put a load of them inside.
Yeah.
wouldn't
I'd have one of them backpacks with water straw on.
Yeah.
This one's quite a challenging one, and it's going to push your lyric writing skills, which you say are very good. And you've been challenged to write a love song
Mhm.
about a traffic cone.
Okay.
What's the chorus?
I'd probably go down the route of it causing traffic. And I'd probably say, as I'm stuck staring into the red abyss, wondering how long it's going to take, need to know if there's going to be a difference or if I'm going to have to clean my slate, probably.
There's no traffic cone.
Yeah, what's that to the
All right then, traffic.
See there
Traffic
across the street. Look so tall, you look so sleek.
There you go.
You're saving me from the world.
This is why I stay
Who's the
away-
real writer here?
Yeah.
stay away from the lyrics.
Traffic cone.
Yeah.
I love you.
Yes,
we got it.
It'd be, all I want to do is get home, sick and tired of staring at these traffic cones.
Oh,
Huh?
Sports
So it's,
one.
it's an heartbreak love song, that.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was quite good, actually. I feel like your next single should be called Traffic Cone.
There you go.
It,
we'll write
it
that
very
down.
well might be.
Yeah. Well, we've started it here, so probably not.
Yeah.
You heard it here
Yeah.
first.
If you could time travel and steal one song from history to pass off as your own, what would it be?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
No, it's not us at all.
I'd have to go an Oasis song.
Ah, yeah.
I'd probably go, some might say, Oasis.
Okay.
I think Oasis is a good shout.
Yeah, Champagne Supernova.
Mm.
I'd do.
Wonderwall.
No, what is it? I forgot what it's fucking called now.
What, by Oasis?
Yeah. Oh shit.
How's
go
it
on.
go?
Some might
Yeah,
say.
how's it go?
Uh,
Live forever.
You and I are gonna live.
What have I forgotten?
Talking to a
Go on, keep
songbird
reeling them off.
yesterday.
Top
Morning
five.
Glory.
No.
Don't Look Back in Anger.
Aquascent, something like
No.
it's called.
Bonehead's Bank Holiday.
No. What the fuck? Can I have a look?
Sure.
Ah,
I
no.
need to know.
I'd go Mr.
Kevin?
So it'd be ours. Trying to think of one.
Would it be Radiohead?
It would be radio.
Shock.
It'd have to be something off the bends. I think I'd go with Just.
Right, there we go.
Mr. Brightside. It's the one
Right,
song that
Slide
gets
Away.
everyone back in from smoking shelter into a
That's
club,
good
innit?
one.
Slide away.
yeah.
Slide
Slide
Away.
Yeah.
There it is.
The Killers album.
Yeah.
Slide Away.
Yeah.
Good song. Okay, last question from GPT. Chat, I need to figure a better name for that. If you're all turned into garden gnomes, how would you still make music together?
I feel like the Garden Gnomes would be Garden Gnomes in a band.
Yeah,
just the
Like,
exact
stuck
same.
in
It'd
a
be like
band.
Toy Story, we come
Yeah.
alive when you
Like,
was
we'd
out.
all have our
No,
instruments.
Romeo and
and-
Juliet.
Yeah, we'd all
maybe.
have our instruments and we'd just be all
Yeah.
stuck together.
I'd be that one with Mancini.
I'd be that really short one with fat face.
Oh, the gnome.
Yeah.
I'd be main one. Wouldn't I?
That's not a very fun question to end on. I feel like that ChatGPT has disappointed me there.
Should get one of the
Okay.
most
Have you
appropriate
got,
ones up
yeah,
there.
have you got any more questions?
Not
to
from
end-
Chat. No,
to end on.
no, unfortunately
So
not.
we're going to be 30?
So back to serious. Have you guys got any gigs? Anything lined up for the next few months, the next year or so?
Yeah, we've got a gig on the 7th.
Well, it depends when this comes out, really, because if
Yeah.
it comes out in the next
After.
2 weeks, then we've got Sports Slaughter with Marples at Record Junkie on the
Nice.
7th of February.
And
But
then
our next deadline gig, we've got
29th of March at Network.
Network
to,
2.
With River Drive.
Nice.
And Finn Byrne.
And Finn Byrne, who is a singer-songwriter who's currently in Manchester, but he's from
Yeah.
Blackpool.
He's from Blackpool.
Familiar
he's
with both.
a TikTok singer, and he's really nice bloke, really
Yeah.
nice lad.
Yeah, so if you
It's
recognise
live.
the name River Drive, they have just been on an OV Live. I'll plug
Nice
that.
plug. I was about to plug that as well.
We've just currently done ours as well, and it was absolutely fantastic. So if you are listening to this and you are in a band, obviously we couldn't recommend it enough.
Yeah.
We had a brilliant experience, and the guys who run it are really good lads.
Appreciate that. Also, shout out to River Drive for being super patient with us. If they're watching this.
If you are watching this as well, go check Finn Burnout on TikTok.
Yeah,
I know his lives he's in the Navy, I believe, at the moment.
Yeah.
He does lives every 2-3 days, and I know every bit of following the games from that really helps him out. So go check him out; it's awesome.
Cool.
He'll give him requests. He sings them for you.
Cool. At the end of our podcast, we always ask if you've got any questions for myself and Jordan. Jordan's outside, might be able to hear you, might be able to answer. But do you have any questions for Original Voice as a whole?
How did it all start?
How did it all start?
I feel like it's a good question.
So, I've been involved in content, videography, music, all that kind of stuff for about 8 years now. Jordan's been involved in marketing for 5, 6, 7 years. Jordan moved to Newcastle, so we're childhood friends. Studied photography together at college. He went to Sunderland, I went to Cheltenham. Kind of lost touch a little bit, and then a couple of years ago we rekindled. And Jordan was a bit, not depressed, a bit in a shit situation up in Sunderland, and I was kind of making moves. He said hi again. Moves in Sheffield on my own personal brand, but I always wanted to have a team together because there's a lot of things that I don't like about videography, such as like the marketing, having to keep up social media, all the connections with people, like emailing, all that kind of stuff. And Jordan and his marketing came hand in hand with the stuff that I didn't like doing, and so we built this. And we've got a really big connection with music. Both of us just love music. He's worked in music in the past, doing photos at gigs and stuff like that. So hence Original Voice. Supposed to be a creative agency, so we wanted to do a bit of everything, and we just fell headfirst into music because of the live sessions that we did, gig coverage, and we both just love music in general. So
Very good. Very nice.
I've got two. One
Okay.
little one, but then one a bit of an Uno reverse one for you.
Uh-oh.
The first one would be like, out of the 3 songs that you heard us play, what would be your favourite?
Man Downstairs. Is that the
Yeah.
full name? Yeah.
Secondly, Uno reverse on you. Where do you see this in 5 years' time?
Great question. We've actually been discussing this recently. So our big goal, kind of similar to yours actually, is we love festivals. So unrealistic goals to have OV artists, so sign a bunch of artists. So we've been tossing and turning with the idea of setting up our own label that's a lot more fair to musicians, because you look at like Sony and all those big labels, they're taking like 60-70% of artists' earnings, and we've never felt that that's fair on the artists. So we've always wanted to sort of give back to the music scene. So have a stage, main stage Glasgow, fully dedicated to OV Live
In
artists.
5 years.
That's the
That's
only.
unrealistic.
Hey,
one.
it might be a really realistic
He
goal.
didn't slag us off when we said that.
He didn't even 10 years. No, but yeah, that's fair.
Realistic goal would be sort of the same goal, on a smaller stage. So
What, such as still signing artists as well? Or?
So like
So-
I've Revert as your headline act. So
yeah. So we've got a couple of venues.
Ram it down his throat, Cal, go on.
We really like the idea of working,
Kids don't get sweet.
hand in hand with festivals. So we've got a load of small festivals, like who we talked to. Got a few venues who were kind of booking acts in and stuff like that. So in 5 years, I'd love to be able to almost have a platform where artists and venues can go and have like a fair trade, like almost like do you know you get your fair trade coffee?
Yeah.
Have like a fair trade with musicians where artists go, they sign up to it, and venues go and they can find an act
Yeah.
that fits their venue straight
Like a
away.
checker trade, but for musicians.
Yeah, instead of
Kind of giving
Yeah.
people the opportunities.
yeah.
That's
Whereas
decent. That.
instead of having, you've got your big venues, they have the favourites, and they go with like who's going to sell the most tickets and stuff like that. We'd love to kind of almost have like a portfolio of artists that can, and that's kind of what we're doing with the OV Live. Like it's almost like a portfolio for ourselves as well, to be like, these are good, listen to this. So yeah, in 5 years I'd love to be able to at least sponsor a stage at a big-ish festival. Sort of like a Why Not sort of, maybe a Leeds Fest sort of vibe, like a small stage, sponsor that and just have OV live artists.
On it.
Yeah, I like that.
That's fair.
Good
Give him back though. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. Like we're here for the love of music at the end of the day. So
Nice.
Cool.
So what do you prefer more, doing the podcasts or the live sessions?
I love both. It comes hand in hand.
Yeah.
I feel. It's all watching and learning about artists and musicians, and I've always enjoyed the creative process of how musicians create. So I guess the live sessions are great because it's like you're in private gig. I'm there in the room, I get the energy, I've got my headphones on, and I'm just there with a band, and if the energy's high, it's fucking great. The podcast is a bit more intimate, and I get to know a lot more about you. If I was forced to answer, I'd probably say the live sessions. But the podcasts are, I think I should start doing the podcasts before the live sessions, because then I get to know the band, and then probably feel the music a little bit more. But then on the flip, I won't have the questions like what I've been asking you about your lyrics.
Yeah.
So it's always good to do after. So I feel like both. It's like probably like 60% live, 40% podcast.
And what's your what is your go-to music genre?
Mine
I'm
personally,
curious about these.
man, if I showed you my playlist, it's all over the place. Like one of my top artists 2 years ago was Olivia Rodrigo. I don't know why, but I do love indie. I'm from Sheffield. A little bit of jazz as well. I kind of like the way jazz is going into like the more like spoken word, like Tom Misch, Lil Connor sort of vibe. So I listen to that quite a lot. I also like music that you don't really have to focus or listen to. I don't really have a like trance, I guess, where you can just completely just switch off and just listen to it without it, just like the repetitive kind of beat. But yeah, I could listen to anything at any time and appreciate it.
So,
Cool.
sweet.
Well, thank you guys for. Jordan said Benson Boone. Have you? That marketing was phenomenal for that song. Outro music. We always ask the band at the end. First of all, thank you for coming in. It's been an absolute pleasure having you
thanks for
chatting.
having
This
us.
has
Thank you.
been our longest podcast since, which is
on his own accord.
which is credit to you because I've enjoyed speaking to you, enjoyed learning about you. It's not felt like it's been an hour and a half. We always ask a band at the end to do our outro music. Now, unfortunately, there is no working instrument in this room. So our idea was to each do a cappella of their instrument
Where's my piano?
for an outro.
Do you not have an acoustic
So,
guitars?
I would love to sit back now and just allow you to do your creative process of writing a
Let's do
song for
cocaine and caviar.
our
Let's go.
outro music.
Yeah, you do the rhythm.
I'm ready.
Wait, let me just.
We'll get that. When I hit those streets and all those people know that we're in for a night. It's going down and it's past out of town, the one lies up for a fight. Music is blaring and big man is shaking, the next time's bright and we're ready for waiting. But I'm fucking off the cocaine and caviar. See you later! Yeah! Thanks for having us, guys.
Thank you very much.
Get some moisturiser, felt like.